So here next topic is interpolation formulae for unequal intervals. Unequal intervals. For equal intervals, we are using Newton forward and backward. For unequal intervals, we will use divided difference. Divided difference. So here let f of x naught comma f of x1 comma f of x2 so on up to f of xn be the values of an unknown function y equals f of x corresponding to the values of x from here x0 to xn x1 comma x2 comma x3 so on up to xn at unequal intervals. So here when you get equal intervals, here x1 x0 x2 x3 so on, this difference is equal, then you will get equal interval. So when you get unequal interval, x0 x1 x2 x3 x4 their difference is different numbers. If you get that time you get an unequal interval, so you have to use divided difference formula. Now here I'll construct the table. So I'll take the example here up to x I need to take, but I'll take example for up to x3. So how to construct the divided difference table means here I'll take x and here y. So here x0 x1 x2 x3. So I will call it as this one as y is equal to f of x. So I will call it as f of x0, f of x1, f of x2, f of x3. So here first divided difference. So here this difference means f of x1 x0 comma x1. Here f of x0 comma x1 equals this minus this means f of x1 minus f of x0 whole divided by last term minus first term, so x1 minus x0, and here these two. So what do you get? F of x1 comma x2 equals f of x2 minus f of x1, this minus this whole divided by last term minus first term x2 minus x1. Now these two difference f of x2 comma x3 equals here this minus this means f of x3 minus f of x2 whole divided by last term minus first term, so x3 minus x2. Now go for second difference. Here second divided difference. So here neglect these terms. So what do you get here? These two. Here f of x0 x1, here also x1, so these are common here, x0 x1 x2 you have to take x0 x1 comma x2. So what do you get here now? This minus this, means f of x1 comma x2 minus f of x0 comma x1 whole divided by last term minus first term means x2 minus x0. So here take it these two difference. So what do you get? F of x1 x2 x3, f of x1 comma x2 comma x3. So equals here this minus this, so f of x2 comma x3 minus f of x1 comma x2 whole divided by last term minus first term, so x3 minus x1. Now what do you get? The difference, so what do you get? The divided difference. So you have to neglect these terms. So you have to take these two difference. So what do you get? F of here x0 x1 x2, x1 x2 is already taken, you have to take x3 now. So equals, what do you get here? This minus this means f of x1 comma x2 comma x3 minus f of x0 comma x1 comma x2. So whole divided by last term minus first term means x3 minus x0. So this is the divided difference table. Now you have to go for here formula. So Newton's divided difference formula, or Newton's general interpolation formula. Here statement. Here also, so let f if f of x0 comma x1 comma f of x2 comma so on, f of xn be a set of values of an unknown function y equals f of x, and corresponding to the values of x means here x0 x1 x2 so on up to xn at unequal intervals. Then here y equals f of x equals f of x0 plus x minus x0 into f of x0 comma x1 plus x minus x0 into x minus x1, sorry I will write here x minus x naught into x minus x1 into f of x naught comma x1 comma x2. So plus here x minus x naught, x minus x1, x minus x2. So f of x naught comma x1 comma x2 comma x3 plus so on. So on here you have to get x minus x naught, x minus x1, so on x minus xn minus 1 into f of x naught comma x1 comma so on up to f of xn. So you have to remember this formula. This is very important. Now we'll go for the problems. Use Newton's divided difference formula to find f of 4, given that here x and here f of x. So 0 it is minus 4, and for 2 f of x is also 2, and here for 3 it is 14, and for 6 it is 158. 158. Now here solution. So we have to construct the table first. Y equals here f of x. Now here for 0, what do you get here? It is minus 4, and for 2 it is 2, and for 3 it is, what do you get, 14, and for 6 it is 158. So this is x naught, this is f of x naught value, and here this is x1, this is f of x1 value, and x2, this is f of x2 value. Here this one is x3 value, this is f of x3 value. Why I taken divided difference means here this difference is 2, and this difference is 1, and this difference is 3. So differences values are different, so you have to use Newton divided difference table. So remember that one. Now first divided difference means these two. So f of x naught comma x1. So what do you get? This minus this. So 2 minus of minus 4 divided by, what do you get? First term minus last term. So x1 minus x naught, 2 minus 0. So how much you get? You will get 3. Now take these two difference. So f of, what do you get, x1 comma x2, x1 comma x2 equals 14 minus 2. 14 minus 2 divided by last term minus first term. So x2 minus x1, x2 minus x1. So 3 minus 2. So you will get 12. And next here you have to take these two difference. So f of x2 comma x3, x2 comma x3 equals, what do you get, 158 158 minus 14 divided by x3 minus x2. So 6 minus 3. So you'll get 48. You get 48. Now go for second difference. Second divided difference. So you have to go for these two difference. So f of x naught comma x1, already x1 taken, so what do you get? X2 equals, what do you get? 12 minus 3, 12 minus 3, last term minus first term, x2 minus x naught, x2 is 3 minus 0, so how much you get? It is 3. Now you have to take these two difference now. So f of x naught, x1, x2, x2 is common, so you have to take x3. So x1 comma x2 comma x3. So what do you get here? 48 minus 12 divided by here x3 minus x1, last term minus first term. So x3 minus x1, 6 minus 2. So how much you get? You'll get 9. So here third difference, divided difference. So to take these two difference, so what do you get? F of x naught comma x1 comma x2, x naught x1 x2, x1 x2 is already there, so you have to write an x3. So x3 equals 9 minus 3 divided by last term minus first term, so 6 minus 0, 6 minus 0, so we'll get 1. So now write the formula. So up to where you write the formula? Up to here x0, x1, x2, x3 formula you have to write. Up to where you have to write x0, x1, x2, x3. F of x0, x1, x2, x3. So we have Newton divided difference formulae. So f of x equals f of x naught plus x minus x naught into f of x naught comma x1 plus x minus x naught into x minus x1 into f of x naught comma x1 comma x2 plus x minus x naught into x minus x1 into x minus x2 into f of x naught comma x1 comma x2. So we know what is f of x naught. It is minus 4 plus x value. So what they given to find out here? Here they given to find out f of 4. That means this is your x value. X is equal to 4. So x value is 4 now. X minus x naught value is 0 into f of x naught comma x1 value is, it is 3 plus 4 minus x naught value is 0, 4 minus x1 value is 2 into f of x naught, x1, x2, x3, how much it is? It is 3 again, plus 4 minus 0, here x minus x naught value, x 4 minus 1, sorry 4 minus 2, x1 value is 2, and here 4 minus x2 value is, x2 value is 3 into f of x naught comma x1, it is 1. So if you simplify all those things, so you'll get answer is 40. Answer is 40. So next one, next problem. So construct construct the interpolation polynomial for the data given below using Newton's general interpolation formula for divided difference. So here x and y values for 2 it is 10, and for 4 it is 96, and for 5 it is 196, and for 6 it is 350, and for 8 it is 868, and for 10 it is 1746. Solution. Here first you have to construct the table. So here what is x values? Here x naught equals 2, x1 equals 4, here x2 equals 5, x3 equals 6, x4 equals 8, x5 equals 10. So y equals f of x. So f of x1 value is 10, f of x2 value is 96, f of x3 value is 196, f of x4 value is 350, f of x5 value is 868, sorry, this is x0, x1, x2, x3, x4, and xy equals 1746. Now first difference you have to find out. Here first divided difference, so these two means f of x0 x1 equals, what you get, 96 minus 10 divided by x1 minus x0. So how much you get here? X1 means 4 minus 2, so you will get 43. Now take these two difference, what you get, f of x1 comma x2 equals 196 minus 96 whole divided by x2 minus x1, first term minus last term. So x2 minus x1, 5 minus 4, so you will get 100. And here these two difference, f of x2 comma x3. So what do you get here? x2 minus x3 means 350 minus 196 whole divided by last term minus first term. So 6 minus 5. So you will get 154. Here take it these two difference. So what do you get? F of x3 comma x4. So what do you get? 868 minus 350 divided by x4 minus 60, last term minus first term. So 8 minus 6. So we'll get 259. And here f of x4 comma x5. So what do you get here? 1746 minus 868 divided by last term minus first term. So 10 minus 8. So we will get 439. Now second difference. Second divided difference. So here what do you get? F of x0 comma x1 comma x2 equals here 100 minus 43 divided by last term minus first term, x2 minus x1. x2 value is 5 and x1 here x0 value is 2. So 5 minus 2. So you will get 19. And here you have to take these two difference. So f of x1 comma x2 comma x2 is already taken, so you'll get x3 next one. So what you get? 154 minus 100 whole divided by x3 minus x1. x3 how much here? x3 means 6 and x1 means 4. 6 minus 4. So you'll get 27. And here these two difference. So f of what you get here? x2 comma x3 comma x4 equals so 259 minus 154 whole divided by x4 minus x2. So x4 means 8 and x2 means it is 5. 8 minus 5. So how much you will get here? 35. And these two difference f of here x3 x4 x5 equals what you get? 439 minus 259 whole divided by here last term minus first term, x5 minus x3, x5 minus x3, 10 minus 6. So 10 minus 6, so you'll get 45. The divided difference. So these two difference. So what you get? F of x0 comma x1 x2 x1 x2 already is taken, so you take x3 equals 27 minus 19 divided by last term minus first term, x3 minus x0. x3 means 6. 6 minus 2 is it. So 6 minus 2, so you will get 2. Next here we have to take these two difference. So f of x1 comma x2 x3 comma x2 x3 already taken, remaining is x4. So equals 35 minus 27 divided by last term minus first term, x4 minus x1. x4 is 8 and x1 is 4. So 8 minus 4. 8 minus 4. So what do you get here? Here also will get 2. Now these two difference. So f of x1 sorry x2 comma x3 comma x4. x3 x4 already taken, remaining is x5. So equals what you get? 45 minus 35 divided by last term minus first term. So x5 minus x2. x5 minus x2 10 minus 5. 10 minus 5. So you will get answer is 2. Now here if you go for next one, if you go for next difference, so what do you get? These two difference. So f of x0 comma x1 comma x2 comma x3, x1 x2 x3 already is there, so x4 equals 2 minus 2 divided by last term minus first term. So x4 minus x0. x4 means 8, x0 means 2. So what do you get? 8 minus 2, so you'll get 0, so denominator gets 0. So when you get equal numbers in differences, then no need to find out other one, all the three should be equal remaining. If you get here instead of 2, if you get another different number, then you have to go for another difference. So up to where you write the formula, up to f of x0, x1, x2, x3. So write on the formula. So here y equals f of x, y equals f of x equals f of x0 plus x minus x0 into f of x0 comma x1 plus x minus x0 into x minus x1 into f of x0 comma x1 comma x2 and here plus x minus x0 into x minus x1 into x minus x2 into f of x0 comma x1 comma x2 comma x8. Stop it here. Now here in question what they told, construct the interpolation polynomial. Interpolation polynomial means you have to find out the, in question construct the interpolation polynomial. So they asked to find out the polynomial, so we have to find out the equation. So keep x value as it is and substitute other values. So what do you get here? So here what is f of x0? F of x0 value is 10, so I substitute here plus x value keep as it is. X0 value is, it is 2, and substitute here. So what do you get? And what is f of x0 comma x1 value? It is 43, and substituted here. And again x minus x0 value is 2, so x minus x1 value is 4, x1 value is 4 here, so I substituted here, into f of x0 comma x1 comma x2. F of x0 comma x1 comma x2 is 19, so I substitute here plus x minus x0 value is 2, so I written here x minus x1 value is 4, so I written here and taken here, and x minus x2 value is 5, so I substitute here into what is f of x0 comma x1 comma x2, it is 2, written here. Now here in all the three here x minus 2 is common, so here I taken can as it is 2 into x minus 2 I taken common, so 43 will get plus 19 times of x minus 4 plus 2 into x minus 4 into x minus 5 I written here. So simplify this one, 19 into x is 19x is minus 76 you will get, and here if you simplify these two, x square minus 9x plus 20 will get, into 2 is there, so I it taken as it is. Afterwards here if you simplify this term, these terms, so you will get 10 into x minus 2 into 2x square plus x plus 7. Now if you simplify all the three, so you will get an polynomial try in home. Okay, so here next problem. So here find the cubic polynomial which passes through the points 2 comma 4, 4 comma 56, 9 comma 711, 10 comma 980, and hence estimate the dependent variable corresponding to the values of the independent variable 3, 5, 7, 11. Means here they given the data, so in terms of x comma y, so here these are all your x values and these are your y values in every point. Now here, and also they given, find out here f of 3, f of 5, f of 7 and f of 11. So you have to first you have to find out the cubic polynomial, remember. So here answer should be, polynomial should be short with coefficient, anything can be came, but x power should be cube only. Okay, so it is, you have to find out the cubic polynomial. So first you have to construct the table. So here I taken for 2 f of x naught is 4, and for here 4 f of x1 is 56, and for x3 x2 is 9, f of x2 is 711, and for if hit 10 it is 980. So here you go for the first difference. So f of x naught comma x1, so this my 56 minus 4, and last term minus first term, last term minus first term means what you get, 4 minus 2, so we'll get 26. And again here f of x1 comma x2, so 711 minus 56, last term minus first term means x2 minus x1, so 9 minus 4, so we'll get 131. And here what do you get, f of x2 comma x3, so 980 minus 711, last term minus first term, so what do you get, 10 minus 9, so we'll get 269. So come from this one, so f of x naught x1, already x1 is taken, so you get x2. So what do you get here, 131 minus 26 divided by last term minus first term, so you will get here 15. Now here f of x1 x2, x2 already taken, so x3, f of x1 x2 x3, so 269 minus 131, so divided by last term minus first term, last term minus first term means what do you get, 10 minus x1 is 4, so 10 minus 4, so you will get 23. So you have to take these two difference, so that means what you get, f of x naught x1 x2, x1 is already taken, remaining is x3 you taken here, so 23 minus 15, last divided by last term minus first term, x3 minus x naught, so x3 means 10, x3 means 10 and x naught means it is 2, 10 minus 2, so we will get answer is 1. Now up to where I tried the formula, up to f of x naught x1 x2 x3, so we know that formula, so this is a required formula, this is your required formula, right? Okay, here this is your required formula. Now I'll substitute the values. So f of 4, f of x naught means it is 4, and here you have to find out the polynomial, so I keep an x as it is, so x naught value is, it is 2, so I taken here 2, and f of x naught comma x1 value is 26, so I'll written here, and here x value keep as it is, x naught value is 2 and x1 value is 4, x minus 4 into f of x naught comma x1 comma x2 is 15, so I taken here, so here x minus x naught is x minus 2 and x minus x1, so x1 value is 4, so x minus 9 into f of x naught comma x1 comma x2 comma x3 is 1, and here so taken. Now I will take for here 4 plus x minus 2 is common, in all the three x minus 2 is common, so I taken outside, 26 into x minus 4 into 15 you will get, x minus 4 into x minus 9 into 1 you will get, so I taken x minus 2 common. Now if you simplify this one and this one, we get here 15 into 60 will get, and here if you simplify that one, this much will get. After that if you simplify this term, so you'll get 4 plus x minus 2 into x square plus 3x plus 2. So if you simplify this thing, so you'll get x cube minus 2x. So you get cubic polynomial equation. So after that, what you have to find out? You have to find out x for f of 3, f of 5, f of 7 and f of 11. So f of 3, if you substitute for this equation, what do you get? F of 3, you'll get 21. Put x is equal to 3. So what do you get if you put x is equal to 3? Put x is equal to 3, it is 3 cube minus 2 into 3. So 3 cube means it is 27 minus what do you get? 6. So we will get 21. So like that, if you put x is equal to 5 for this equation, you will get 115. If you put x is equal to 7 for this equation, you will get 329. Put x is equal to 11, you will get 1309. So you get the answers. So thank you.